Hi guys, Sir James here, Tash here. Today we are going to talk about resource guard. It's a term we use in our training, especially when it comes to dogs. Resource guard can come in different ways. Some of the dogs might guard their beds or territory. Some of the dogs they guard toys. Some of the dogs they might guard in their person or food, right? But today let's focus about food, toys, person, and bed. Yes, right. I've been around for quite some time, and most people are struggling, really struggling about resource guard. Okay, so let's say maybe your dog is guarding food. What comes in your mind? What is that actually? What will you think when they say my dog does guard food? For me, it says the history, of that dog was really bad. Maybe where he was before, they used to tease him when he was eating, or they used to punish him when it comes to food, right? How are we going to solve that? I'm just laughing, because I'm going to give you a nice answer. Okay, some people they say, but why do you want to disturb your dog when he's eating? Is that a solution? No. What if you've got kids? Kids are kids. They might not know what to do. For me, as a behaviorist or dog trainer, I'll say hand feeding is the best solution. All right? If I teach my dog that, this food is yours, but it belongs to me, or this bowl is belong to me, I'll bring my bowl and put it on my lap, right? And I feed my dog from my hand. What do we call that? Hand feeding, right? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to teach my dog that you can feel free around me even if there's food, right? Here we go. Yes, Karen.
I'm saying so it's trust.
It's trust. Trying to building a trust. Well done. She did went to university. Sir James did not. All right. So now, first today I put the bowl of food on my lap, and then I give my dog via my hand. Following day, I actually lower my hand or the bowl of food still in my hand, and then my dog will be in between my legs. All right. So what are we trying to build there? Trust still, right? I want my dog to feel comfort that he or she can eat even in between my legs. As I do that, I can even start petting my dog. Doesn't it make sense? Right? Using the back of my hand because it's much lighter. All right? I'll say, good dog. This is lovely. I'm telling you, within a week, the problem solved. All right. 2, let's go to a dog who does guard his owner. For example, like Nike, all right? Once you do have a dog guards the owner, what does that mean to you? Maybe where he was abused by certain people, or it might be lack of socialization, right? So what is Sir James trying to say? You need to do more socialization with your dog. How? I would prefer you not to be there. That's when you can use your dog daycare, right? You bring your dog to Woodrock. We do have kennels here, then play dates, all those things. Yes, I love that, right? We're trying to teach your dog that even if your dad is not around, you can still have friends. Does that make sense? We're building confidence. I'm telling you, within 2 weeks, it will be done in that, right? Let's talking about a dog who does guard his bed, right? Can you imagine? You went to bed shop, you buy your queen new double bed, right? And then your Steffi go and lies on the bed. As soon as you're trying to approach your bed, he will like, try me, I'll show you who is the boss. What are we going to do? What will be the solution there, Tash? Okay, let me help you. On your mat. Okay, that's when we are going to do on your mat exercise or on your bed exercise. Does that make sense? So if my dog is guarding my bed, what I can do is I'm going to bring his bed close by, and then I'll teach my dog to be on his mat. So for me, I'm not going to wrestling with my dog, try to move him from my own bed to his bed. Does that make sense? I'll just say to my dog, Tash, on your mat, right? In that case, my bed is free, right? I can just come in, lie on my bed. How cool is that? Very cool, right? But you know what? With Sir James, you never go wrong. Now we're talking about dogs who does guard the toys. It's a problem, especially when you have kids. How many kids do you have?
0.
0. Okay, for now, right? Especially when you've got kids. I'm telling you, that's when you start calling us, Sir James, this dog is biting my kids. Sir James, what's happening there? You say, no, he doesn't want with his toy and stuff like that. Sure, because he doesn't know how to deal with it. Why don't you holler, Sir James? I'll come to you and then we solve the problem. How about we are going to do what we call swap, right? For example, so let's say maybe this is my dog. She is holding that toy, right? She loves that toy that much. But at some point, I know that she is food driven, right? You also like food, right? How about I'm going to do swap, what we call swap. For example, so let's say maybe this is a food, a piece of treats. I'll say to my dog, look, if you drop it or if you swap it with me, I'm going to give you that. Do you think the chances of her biting me are high? No, they are slim, because now she sees a high value treat. Then I'll say to my dog, so you can actually drop here. Drop. She will drop it because she knows that I have got something much higher value than this thing. Does that make sense? I can actually do drop or swap, or I can even use identical toys. All right, I can actually do identical toys. But as soon as you did what you did with your dog, please make sure when you finish, you say to your dog, all done. Make sure you take those toys, you keep it away, because if you leave those toys with your dog, what's going to happen? Same thing is going to happen. So your dog needs to actually learn that you are the boss, you are the handler. Remember, in my world, in my dog training world, we use positive reinforcement. We don't use punishment. That's why you see at Woodrock we're doing so good. So don't forget, if you want to adopt a dog, please come to Woodrock. As you can see, we're trying very hard to make sure our dogs are becoming better and better and better. Thank you so much, guys. From me, Sir James and Tash, we love you so much. Thank you.